right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a little bit of fun out here in football world. Getting ready for our final game of the night. The class of 2025, Hotbed World. We got Don't Blink in blue, Lights Out in black. If I'm incorrect, don't help me, just help me out. We got Adam and Craig in the mix. Adam and Craig, you saw a defensive struggle in that for our defensive domination in that last game. But right now, we're looking for a whole nother group of seniors to see what happens. When you talk about keys of the game and how it all kind of breaks down in an all-star game, Adam, talk to me a little bit about that.
Defensive keys to the game. Defensively, you got to get off the field on third down. You're going to be disruptive. Stun up front because they can't blitz, but you can stunt, and just bring heat off the edge. Those are the things that I would do.
All right, what about you, Craig? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, well, I always worried about the ball security part of it. You didn't want to come into a game like this and then have a massive amount of turnovers. Didn't want to have, a botched center quarterback exchange. And the communication part was always a big deal with me because you're playing with a bunch of guys from different areas, different schools, different states. And they have a very limited amount of time to get to know each other and to play together.
Yeah, definitely always wondering how that's going to play out. Well, rules to the game here. Craig, go over them for me, please.
We will have 4 10-minute quarters. You cannot blitz on defense. You can rush 5, however. There will be a live kicking game. You can rush 2 on a punt, and the only way they can get involved in the play is if there's a bad punt snap. There will be extra points are not live. Field goals are not live. Kickoffs and kickoff returns, of course, are live. You can return a punt. It is live after the ball is kicked. And there are no rules for the offense, no limitations on the offense. You can run whatever you want to run. They put all the limitations on defense.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this has really done a great job. I've really enjoyed being a part of this here at Hampton High School. We have Adam Collins and Craig Chapman on the call here for the 2024 National High School Football Showcase, class of 2025. When you're becoming that senior, that the old seniors are moving their way out, what kind of goes through your mind, Craig, being that new senior ready to go, really kind of taking the claim of being at your football team?
That's it. It's my football team now. I have done what I'm supposed to do. I've carried the water. I've carried the pads. I've been the follower of the guys ahead of me. Now it's my turn to be the leader. And I'm supposed to lead the right way. And no better way to start leading than to put some good film up today in this game.
I definitely agree. Adam, your thoughts? You deal with a lot of seniors right now. Craig, you deal with them in a winter sport. Same thing with you, Adam. What do you see with these juniors when you're getting close to the end of the season? And right now, this is really their first game heading into next year. What can we expect here? A lot of energy, a lot of nervousness, excitement. Where do you think their mindsets are going into this game?
All of that. Well, I like to hope that their mindset is it's my turn.
Yep.
That's what I tell them all the time. I'm like, it's your turn. There's no more standing on the side. There's no more you being the goof off. It's time for you to lead. It's time for you to set the tone and show everybody this is what we do. And that's what you hope for out of your seniors as far as their attitude as they're making that transition.
Well, a couple things to know about it. Craig, helping me out real quick. If you're ever interested in being a part of Football Hotbed, other than looking at their social medias that we're running at the bottom right-hand corner, you're sitting, you're watching this game on Facebook, on YouTube, and you're like, hey, I want to be a part of one of these games next year. I want to be a part of that all-star senior game that's going to be 2025. Then we got 2028, 2027, and 2026. We'll all be participating in next year's Football Hotbed, #HotbedWorld.
You got it.
What do you look at? What are the pros and cons? What do you say that when a kid comes up to you and says, hey, I want to be a part of this?
I would tell them that the pros for this, they vastly outweigh the cons because you're getting an experience where, number one, you get to play with people from all over the country, which is what a college environment is. Number two, you're getting introduced to the college environment because they went to Georgia Tech this week and to Jacksonville State, so they went to two D1 programs right there. Power 5 and a group of 5. So you got to see the, both ends of the D1 aspect right there. And you get to, go through classroom settings where they talk about the recruiting process, social media, how to navigate the whole world going into this. So that's a positive. I guess if you were going to say that there's a negative is you're playing a game 2 months after you finish playing your last game.
So it takes a little bit of time to get that engine revved up.
Either that, and you always have that one ugly word that.
No, don't say it.
We're not going to say it, but I'm just saying that's the only cons that I could really think of.
Yeah, I mean, Adam, your thoughts, when you have this opportunity to be a part of All-Star games, but especially in this particular setting. At one point, they were at McEachern High School. They've been at Mount Perham, at Campbell, and now here at Hampton, having this experience all through the state of Georgia, where a lot of seniors come all over the country to come here. And we've had a chance to list out all the names: Arizona, Florida, the Carolinas. Craig, help me out. Connecticut,
New York,
Mississippi,
Illinois.
And now I'm just naming states. Anybody wants to? No. But, I mean, you really get a great idea of how much this really reaches out and grabs. Granted, and it's amazing to watch everything come into play and how that's from last night's Senior All-Star game through these 3 games that have taken place, these 3 showcases here today, where the last one about to kick off. Adam and Craig, thank you so much for being a part. But this gives me an opportunity to really give a hats off to the crew on site. Joey Russo, great job producing today and last night. Dorian Johnson being our press box filmer. Raven Buchanan actually got moved up to tight and wide, working on the film that the kids will be able to access their Huddle or their other devices that they use instead of Huddle. Bobby Bryant doing our ground filming, making sure the world's staying in check. And then Robert Reed bringing in the drone footage. He's really been able to elevate here at Score 58 Network and being able to show kind of a different view to watch a game. Almost a year ago to this date that he really started kind of coming into his own from a drone filmer. And here, Teddy Robinson, couldn't do anything without you. He's the person that's behind the stats. And most importantly, Maya Barrett and Jennifer Colbert. Thank you all so much for taking your time out today and being a part of the Score Sports and the Score 58 Network family. We're so glad we were able to help out Football Hotbed, #HotBedWorld. Let's get this game started, gentlemen. Let's knock out the last one and enjoy a little football of seniors to come. I feel like we're watching a Christmas Carol, but nobody gave me milk and cookies, and that's okay.
If I was the head coach at Hampton High School, I would contact you and tell you that I wanted, still shots of the last 3 or 4 of those things, and they would be up in my office because those were cool shots of the stadium.
Loves that opportunity to fly it. He stresses me out more than I'd like to admit. But, it's why you drink water and know that everything's fine. And when the bird hits the bird, it's okay. Once again, blackout in.
No, lights out.
Thank you. I mean, you can say blackout because they're wearing black, but I'm
They
tired. Lights out in black with green numbers. That's a good old fat. I mean, that's nice. They even had pants on that one. And then the baby blue is don't blink. Are you going to miss them?
We will not blink.
No, not at all. Gentlemen, I'll let y'all take it away. Have a lot of fun. I'll meet y'all at halftime on the 50-yard line with some hot dogs. Take care.
Okay, 50-yard line, hot dogs. Does it come with mustard and chili? Guess not. All right, so, Coach, last game of the day. We're going to get to see, it looks like we'll get Don't Blink on offense first. And I'll say this. We had the last night's game was some of the talent on display last night. And I'm going to say this. When I looked at the schools they were from, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Yeah, but there was 2 huge plays in the game last night made by receivers from Locust Grove, and they were good. And then you had guys running all over the field making plays from Florida. I think there was one from Alabama, but it was the speed and the physicality of last night's game. But those were the guys that were departing seniors, and they were out there, and it was a fun game to watch. This morning's game, fun game to watch. The last game, much more defensive, fun game to watch. So we said last night if all 3 games matched up to the first game, or all 3 games today matched up to that game last night, we'd have a fun day. And so far, we've had a fun day.
we are set to
So,
kick off for the last game of the day.
got our rosters. We're ready to roll now.
Class of 2025, 8th Annual Football Hotbed Junior National Showcase game.
And we are ready to go. The ball is kicked.
Kind of a blooping kick caught on the run at about the 25-yard line.
Ooh, hello.
Decent coverage, but not a bad return either.
See if I can see the number on that return. Number 14 on the return right there, or number 24? Well,
That's a great question, sir.
I don't know if it was either one of them because I don't have a 24 or a 14, so I'll just say we don't know. So it looks like number 19, Matisse Gibson from Palm Beach, National, Florida, will be the quarterback for Don't Blink. It'll be 1st and 10. Yeah, I guess we're waiting on the chain crew. Yep, we're waiting on the chain crew, Coach.
It happens.
The more things change, the more things stay the same. We're sitting here tonight. It's a nice 56 degrees outside.
That is not going to last long.
It will not.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, if we could have one volunteer to help us out with the chain crew. We have a coach.
So here we go. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 39-yard line for Don't Blink.
1st and 10, shotgun for
False start.
pre-snap flag on the play. Early indication, encroachment on the defense. 5-yard
They're going to call.
Man.
1st and 5.
I always like that as a play caller when I get 5 free ones to start the game. So
Was he spelling Mississippi?
yeah. So Gibson in the gun, going to take it and give it off right here.
And off up to middle, short gain.
Not a bad run.
2 yards by
Brought down quickly right there
2nd and 3.
by number 63, L.J. Boyd out of New Hampshire, Newmarket Senior High School.
And that was Draylon Gilbert from Dutchtown High School on the carry. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3. So stacked slot into the boundary right here. We'll get a jet sweep. Trying to turn the corner right here.
And just cannot get it. Looked like number 80 was who ran him out of bounds. Kenyon Nichols out of Murphy High School in North Carolina.
It's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and short right here. 3rd and 2. And we'll see what kind of set we get. We've been mostly in the gun for
3rd and 2, shotgun formation.
oh, just going to take it and run up and get the 1st down right there. Just a direct snap. Quarterback zoned.
Nice job, L.J. Boyd there first. 4 lights out.
Gibson for 4 and a 1st down. Don't Blink enters lights out territory at the 49-yard line. And we get a slot look to the left with a wing. So wing trips right here to the left. Tall sweep out. Oh, nice job by the corner right there.
Man, what a great play right there by number 8, Lionel Mann out of Hampton High School.
loss of 3, second and 13.
So it'll be second down and 13 after that loss of 3. That was also Draylon Gilbert on the carry again, and just a nice job by the corner. Just ran by the wide receiver, made the tackle. And just so everybody's understands, there is no blitzing. You can rush 5, but you cannot blitz. So second down and 13 right here.
Second and 13, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes a snap, looks right.
Ooh.
There was daylight for just a second. That ended quickly.
So Gibson loses 1 on the sack, and it'll bring up third down and 14. And Gibson's a load, Coach. He just ran right through a defensive lineman. And like you said, thought he had a opening in there. Did not have an opening in there.
All right, closed in a hurry.
So third down and 14 right here for Don't Blink. Trips to the field.
Third and 14.
Going to throw it out. It's going to be complete.
Pass completed out to the right.
He ran backwards.
Sure did. It's going to bring up, that's a gain of 6. It's going to bring up fourth down and 8.
Well short of the yard to gain for a first down.
Number 5, Gabriel Avon, out of Treasure Coast High School in Florida there, as well as number 67, Trevion Jones out of Hart County.
Hart County. So they're going to go for this thing on fourth down and 8. Ball's at the 47-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout, Coach.
Well, I mean, early on, the first half, I don't worry about them too much. Second half, they're gold, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a tight ball game.
They called timeout. They didn't stop the clock till 5:02.
Well,
so you got Gibson in the gun, Gilbert to his right, Trips to his left.
Along 7. Shotgun quarterback drops back, looks left, scrambles left, looking for someone. Overthrows the receiver.
And it will be a turnover on downs right here.
he's kind of flipped that out there. Didn't look like he really threw it.
I think he wanted the running back to turn it up the sideline right there. But then realized he was about to get hit. Decided to get rid of it. That was more of a, let me throw it and hope somebody shows up there.
Yeah.
So, first offensive series, they get a first down, you know, but no kicking game right here. You give up, you give lights out, pretty good field position right here. So the quarterback will be Mason Hoover from Newburgh Free Academy in New York, wearing number 95. Pistol set. Going to throw the out route. It's going to be caught right here. Ball's complete to number 4.
Pickup of 10 yards, first down on the play. Ball into
good catch, number 4.
Territory.
So second down and 2, I believe. There's a, you just see the nice, you know, just right there in that open pocket. So it'll be first and 10. They gave him 10 on that.
That was a really nice play. I just can't see that kid's number.
Yeah, right now with the sun, the numbers on that baby blue uniform are going to be rough to read.
All on the 43-yard line,
So,
team black on the move.
Hoover in the gun, motion across.
Snap.
Handoff.
Handoff.
Goodness gracious,
Nothing
Coach.
Doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, the right end there did a great job of setting the edge and just being like, no.
No.
Loss of 5 yards on the play.
That
If I'm
was
not
a
mistaken, that's number 58.
From the 48-yard line.
I'm sure he's Bo's favorite player.
That was number 40. Justin Lathan from South Carolina, Belton Honea Avenue High School. Be second down and 15.
Number 58, Chase Martin, out of Rockwood Summit, Missouri.
Passes fall incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Players in this game from Georgia, of course, Mississippi, Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee, New York, Missouri, and California.
3:42 to go here in the first quarter, and you get a holding penalty right here. And that'll make it second down and 25. So right now we're getting kind of the same, this, the don't blink defensive line right now, Coach, is all over it. Number 4 for Lights Out was Demarion Strong from Mundy's Mill High School on that catch, the first down catch. So second down and 25 right here. Hoover in the gun.
Shotgun snap.
Nice job of catching the snap.
Looks left, still looking left. Looking for something.
Flip it out here on the right-hand side. It's going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 4.
Had a long time, just nobody open.
Yeah, they did a nice job of,
Third down and
kind of
super low.
dropping. They dropped 7 right there, Coach. Tried to get that to Strong again, but just underthrown. And third and 25 now. Be a good down right here for trying to throw a screen pass or something like that, a little tunnel screen. Chances of you getting the ball down the field for 25 yards, either that or take a shot deep and hope you get pass interference.
Well, yeah, that's been effective today.
Still wouldn't be a first down, though, in high school football.
No,
Third down.
not with the way the rules have changed the last few years.
Man in motion to the right.
Well, there's 5 free ones.
Third and 20 now.
Induces.
Well, now if you got it, it'd be third and 5. If you got the pass interference.
We'll just go third and long at this point. Third and 20 is down the distance.
So they obviously ran the clock on that incomplete pass and dropped it down to 2:44. Stopped it on the penalty. It is now third and 20. It'll be interesting to see what the approach is right here. So Hoover with Lathan in the backfield. And we're going to get a timeout right here for Lights Out. So both teams use a timeout in their first drive. Third and 20. Might not be a bad time to use a timeout. Sit here with 2:44 to go in the first quarter of a 0-0 game. Game 4 of this National High School Showcase from Football Hotbed, #HotBedWorld. And it's been fun. A lot of good football, a lot of great talent, a lot of great plays. Been an enjoyable weekend to watch football here at Hampton High School in Hampton, Georgia. Got a nice drone shot right there from Robert Reed.
It's always my favorite.
Yeah. Be nice to, if you could ever get that pesky rule, you can't fly a drone during the game.
I just don't understand that one. I mean, did one fall and hit somebody in the head or something? I just don't understand what the issue is.
It's new. People like, how it is.
This view right here, there is not a better view to grade from.
I agree.
It's like end zone, but better. Uh-oh. Well, that's going to be a false start. So they're going to take those 5 right back. That wide receiver over there kind of jumped the gun.
Third and 25.
I can already know what coach is thinking too. I called timeout for that to happen.
Yeah. Get a sound from the crowd. Y'all could have not called timeout and done that.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for that, Nugget.
So 3rd and 25 again. Hoover catches the snap.
He like reversed out.
He had to catch the ball, man.
Check that. Number 75 makes the tackle.
Ball was complete to number 40, Justin Lathan. And they're going to punt the football right here. So we'll see a punt, Coach. We've seen one all day today. And it almost got returned for a touchdown. So they got this thing set up pretty quick, Coach. There's a snap. Good snap. Ball is away.
I think they're saying it made contact.
It did.
And the officials agree.
So lights out will take over 1st and 10 after the muff on the punt.
Sets Black up nicely. 1st and 10 ball.
It's a great job right there by Frank Romero out of Palm Beach Central High School on the punt.
Saw the first that came down and hit. And then it's recovered by lights out. They'll take over 1st and 10, and we'll get the first quarterback change of the game. Sam Evans from Sequatchie High School in Tennessee. Or Sequatchie. So next thing I don't want to do is I do not want to mess up somebody's name. Inside give, and
no, sir.
To left side. Goes to
no gain on the play.
I think I'd run the other way. I'll leave that cat alone. Because that's that right side defensive end again. He's a pretty good ball player.
Yes.
It's number 58, Chase Martin.
So Evans in the gun right here, trips to his left. We'll throw the tunnel screen out.
Nice play right there.
Pass complete to number 12, DeMarcus Anderson from Hialeah High School in Florida. And he will lose 4, and it will be 3rd down and 14. And right now, don't blink's defense. If you blink, you will miss them because they are flying to the ball.
That's a fact.
So 3rd and 14. We're under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Evans in the gun. Lathan behind him.
3rd and 15. Quarterback in the shotgun.
Here's the snap.
Looks right.
We'll throw that deep out. Nice catch right there.
Good job as a buzzer sounds. Ball caught by number 4, Demarion Strong out of Mundy's Mill.
Bring up 4th and 4 right here as we start the second quarter.
After 1, you score. Team Black 0, Team Blue 0.
So right now, Coach, nothing to nothing after the end of the first quarter, but kind of what you expected in one of these showcase games. Dominated by the defense, and it's one of those things where, you know, you get to the point where about midway through this second quarter, it'll start to click for both offenses. The time it'll show up a little bit better because right now there are some plays there. Timing's just a little bit off as we swatch sides of the field right here. So nothing to nothing. we will eventually have first quarter stats for everybody to view here in just a second. This is game 4 of the National High School Showcases put on by Football Hotbed, hashtag HotBedWorld. As you can see, the drone shot again of Hampton High School here in Hampton, Georgia. And there you go, first quarter stats. As we said, don't blink, 9 total yards, 1 turnover. Lights Out has -5 yards rushing, 18 yards passing for a total of 13 yards. So definitely you can say it's a defensive dominated game so far. We start the second quarter on 4th and 4. Lights Out at the 29-yard line of don't blink.
Big play as we start the second quarter. Team Black on the board.
Money down right here.
So Evans in the gun.
Check that.
And they false started. My goodness.
And everybody false started. The quarterback was expecting to snap too.
So that's a snap infraction, I guess, more than
Indeed the call.
a false start.
So now it'll be 4th and 9. So you go back and you just throw the same play you just threw.
But not a lot of people talk about how important that center quarterback exchange is. Ask Alabama.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's pretty sore subject in my house with some people that live in there.
Yeah, you talk about something that'll throw off a play in a hurry. Like even if you're able to feel the snap, if the snap is low or off to the side, delays a read or delays, the handoff or. So important.
So 4th down and 9 now. Evans takes the snap, pressure immediately, and he gets it away. It's picked off. Nope. Got tackled in the side.
I think that was number 54. Ibn Ward out of Armory High School in Mississippi.
And I think number 54 is the guy that returned the opening kickoff, Coach.
Team Blue takes over on offense, looking for the first points of our ball game.
So
he's a talented guy.
Look at the interception. There's a blitz. That's a blitz off the edge. They did only send 5 though, but he gets the ball away right here. Just nice shot. Now, if he would have broke to the sideline right there, we might be flipping the scoreboard, Coach.
I thought so, too.
But instead of it being a turnover on downs, it's just a turnover. It'll be 1st and 10 for Team Don't Blink right here. Number 15, who has the best.
1st and 10 shotgun snap, handoff up the middle.
Wow.
3 defenders right there converged on that hole.
Gain of 1.
Number 99, number 63, and number 66 right there all caving in. Number 66, Jordan Washington out of Duluth High School. Number 99, Dalvin Wildgoose out of Hampton High School. Both there.
Gain of 2 will bring up 2nd down and 8. Number 15 in at quarterback from Habersham Central High School in Georgia. Can't have a better name to play quarterback. DJ Pass.
9 from the 37-yard line. Shotgun formation.
Doubles look with a pistol.
Snap. Takes the handoff.
Oh, he's going to run the football.
To his left.
That's pretty good ball work.
Yes, he'll get a 1st down.
Takes a big hit.
So Pass picks up 9 and gets the 1st down.
Design QB run on the play. 46-yard line.
Gonna bring up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and a little bit of different look right there. Kind of a front side zone read where you open up and look at it. Interesting, almost like a trap look, and then pull it out, run the play. So Pass. Looks like that's number 40 in the backfield with him, Frank Vomero from Palm Beach Central High School in Florida.
Shotgun single back, trips to the right, stack formation, single receiver to the top of the formation.
Gonna
QB
throw the
looks
quick
right
screen out to the
curve,
right.
has a man.
There was
He
not a
is
block
brought down
issued out there
Number 8
at all.
first in on the play.
Number 63, L.J. Boyd, they're in a hurry.
63 for
Tell you what, they play linebacker a little different in New Hampshire, I guess. That cat is flying to the football.
Second, 14.
Loss of 4 brings up second down at 14. So get the first down, and you come back and try to throw the quick screen, and just gets blown up at the point of attack. So
on the right hash, 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Make that shotgun formation. 3 receivers.
somebody's got to be on the ball.
Wide side of the field. Snap, looks,
He's gonna throw
throws,
the.
has a man.
He's wide open now. A nice move right there.
Makes a guy miss. Picks up enough for the first down. We'll call it a gain of 10, maybe 11 on the play.
Pass complete to number 11, Seth Stanley from Central High School in Florida.
Number 5, Gabriel Avon out of Treasure Coast High School, the first one there for Team Lights Out.
So, first and 10.
Position on the left half. Team blue, first and 10.
Ball is at the 40-yard line.
Drive thus far.
Put trips to the field right here.
Trip receivers to the
Got the trips. Gonna take a shot.
Flags down.
And it's coming back. It's coming back because there is an ineligible man downfield.
Folks, that's a big play for a touchdown, but I'm afraid if you are supporting Team Blue, it is going to be all for naught. There is a flag.
It's an eligible man downfield because the receiver covered up, outside receiver covered up the inside receiver.
Ineligible receiver down the field.
Hey, look, you're not worried about flipping. If you on the left, we go blue, no, you up top. If you on the right, we go red, no, you up top, all right? Hey, look, if it's red, you hear the regular 3.
Well, that's unfortunate right there. I mean, you get a big play, and then
Yep.
When he switch, left, you up. Right, you up.
that's certainly not what you want.
5-yard penalty, replay first down, first and 15 from the 45-yard line.
So with 6:03 to go here in the first half, still nothing to nothing. We had our first scoring opportunity taken off the board by the illegal formation.
And he was all by himself.
Yes, he was. And the bad part about it was is that the guy that caught the ball was eligible. The guy that ran down the field next to him was ineligible.
Hey, go it again. They go trips right, go red. Hey, but look.
Well, he either missed a line or he was supposed to step back and fake the screen. Or
Well, I think they did it.
First and 15.
Play before they had.
45-yard line, Team
They
Blue.
didn't have enough people on. There it is.
Quarterback takes the shotgun snap, steps up and
oh, looked like he had some room, but not for long.
Where's that man again, folks?
Number 66, they will get him right there.
Be a loss of 3, and it'll bring up second down at 18.
That's Jordan Washington out of Duluth High School.
It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Call it loss of 4, making it a sack. Second and 19.
So you had a touchdown, and then you get a sack. So now what looked like a promising drive, you got to make a couple of plays right here to get it back into a makeable, fourth down right here. You got to make a throw right here, try to attack 8-10 yards down the field to get it back to something you can work with.
Second and 19, ball spotted on the 49-yard line. Shotgun.
Still don't have enough people on the line of scrimmage.
3 receivers to the left. Quarterback looks that way, throws that way.
Quick
has
flip
it.
out to the left side.
Turns upfield. Nice play. Gain of 8 yards on the play. Bringing up a
Number 5 there again for Lights Out, Gabriel Avon.
Yeah.
tries to find the first points of the ball game.
Out of Treasure Coast High School.
4-minute mark left in the first half.
Hey, Mike, make sure he's wide up in the trip, the other backer. Tell him to get
So 3rd down and 11 right here, Coach.
Hey, blue. Hey, you down, make sure you on top, boy. Hey, upside the middle. Hey.
3rd and 11 shotgun.
One-third.
Trips to the right.
Hey, they've been throwing right
Single
to you.
back,
Coming right to
offset
you.
left. Drops
Pass drops.
Flags down.
coverage is very good on the play.
This is a legal formation. They only had 6 on the line of scrimmage.
I'll take that.
We will wait for the signal. It appears to be against the offense.
Hey, coach, we're declining to form down. You want form down?
Looks can be deceiving. There's no flag on the play.
Okay.
Form down, all right? Form down, all right?
So now it'll be 4th down and 11.
Right here, we fence, unless they go trip. Fence.
3:53 to go here in the half.
Little magic by the officials today. Who Fourth and 11 from the
So 4th down and 11.
This time get a little bit deeper. Make sure you go to the middle.
trips right.
They got it fixed now. Now they got the legal formation. Pass drops. Going
Good
right down
time.
the middle.
If he go to the middle, it's a interception.
So it'll turn over on downs.
Now, look.
Lights out will take over. And what looked like a promising drive and a touchdown called back on an illegal formation. So now with 3:45 to go here in the first half. Lights out, we get a chance to try to score right before halftime. Mason Hoover will be back in at quarterback for lights out.
Where are you going with right here?
Right here, I would fake inside and try to throw the slant in behind those linebackers because they're flying up the field so fast.
Black takes over 1st and 10 from the 41 shotgun.
There's the bubble.
Number 4.
Nice.
Makes a move.
That's strong again on the catch for the bubble.
Got away with a quick hold right there.
Sure did.
For a first down on the play.
I mean, he didn't hold him long, but he held him.
It looks like it's just a tad short. Second and less than 1.
All right, so they said he didn't get 10, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Clock still running. We'll be under 3 minutes at the snap. Oh, they gave him a first down, so now they're moving the.
Still 1st and 10. 49 snap inside handoff.
Hello.
Immediately powers forward. Nice effort. 2-yard gain.
D-line play right there.
Lathan over the carry again.
Just wasn't having it.
One of the big boys.
2nd and 9.
I think that was number 67, Mekhi Williams-Lee out of Lakeside High School.
Gain of 1 for Lathan. Will bring up 2nd down and 1. Number 40, Joshua Parks from Hampton High School is in the game now at running back. Hoover drops, gonna throw a backwards pass, caught and tackled for a loss.
Nice play right there. Well, that play was made by number 82, Darius Jordan, out of Burke County High School.
Third down and 15. That was a loss of 6, Coach.
You can't do that too much.
6-yard loss on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 15.
So 3rd and 15 here.
Black operating from their own side of the field on the 46-yard line. Trips left, bottom of the formation.
So you got Trips to the left, Hoover in the backfield.
Shotgun pistol
Parks behind him in
formation.
the pistol.
Snap,
Hoover
flash.
drops. Going to fire it in the middle.
Uh-oh.
Tipped and picked.
Ball is intended for number 4.
Ooh, okay.
Pass is broken
And again,
up.
if anybody would run to the sideline.
The
Ball was intercepted by
number 11 with the big play.
Number 11, Draylon Gilbert out of Dutchtown.
Yeah,
Ball goes over to Team Blue.
and they tried to go to Demarion Strong again in the middle, and he got lit up, Coach.
Black 41.
So
112
here's the
left.
play. You see Strong, he's going to run the little in route right here, and he's open, but just a great job by the safety coming in there. And then Gilbert catches it on the tip drill and then runs over number 42 right there. And Don't Blink will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him try to outrun people to the sideline rather than run over the top of them.
1st and 10, ball spotted on the 41. Team Blue looking for first, perhaps
So
1
Gibson
point
back
for
in the
this
game.
first half.
He's going to take the
Quarterback
snap.
looks left. Still looking, scramble.
Going to try to scramble out to the left. Turns the corner.
Tackle, picks up a
Nice
nice
job.
gain. Getting a 10 on the play. Looks like it's the first down, waiting for
So it's
officials
going to be
see
really
what
close to a
they have.
first down.
First down, quarter scramble, pick up at 10 yards. Out of bounds, 103 left.
So
on
it
the
will be a
clock.
first down.
It's my stiff arm.
Yeah, it was.
You gotta go down right here. Hey, give me the stream call, give me the stream call.
I thought he had somebody running open down the middle of the field, and he looked like he wanted to throw it. Thought better of it.
Blue, hey, yeah, go blue, go blue, go blue. Blue, blue, blue.
So now Trips to the field.
Hey, they're coming right to you.
Team Blue is on the move, ball on the 31 with a 1st and 10. Shotgun formation.
Gilbert in the backfield
Single back, offset right.
next to Gibson.
Snap, QB looks right.
Going
Throws
to flip it
right.
out to Gilbert.
Completed to number 11. Makes a move.
Good play right there by number 63, L.J. Boyd.
Good tackle in open field. Brings him down.
It'll be a loss of 1. Bring up 2nd down and 11.
Hey, they go 2 by 2, get it. They go 2 by 2.
So Don't Blink. Going to call a timeout. They're 2nd of the half, leaving them a 1. There's 36 seconds left to go here in the first half. And it looks like they keep trying to drive the ball down the middle of the field, Coach. And team lights out, keeps rolling a safety or somebody over the top of that inside Trips guy trying to run down the middle of the field. So should be interesting to see if they've got something where they can, you know, just a smash route might be something that they need to look at right here. Out of a trip set, running somebody down the middle of the field. Stop number 1 on the sideline and run number 2 to the corner and see if they can get something out of that.
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 11. Ball is at the 32 of lights out. Don't Blink trying to be the first on the scoreboard right here. 36 seconds left to go in the first half. Gilbert flanking Gibson to the right. Gibson going deep down the right sideline, wide open.
Oh.
Pass is just slightly overthrown, intended for number.
I mean, they had it right there, Coach.
Had the motion man. He turned the corner. And
Yep.
Number 8 on the cover for Team Black.
That one back.
Incompletion brings up
He
3rd.
ain't gonna have no choice but to overthrow it. If he underthrow it, it's yours.
First half.
Hey, look, kick that ball, go score, man.
So 3rd down and 10 now, or 3rd and 11, excuse me. Ball's at the
Hey,
32.
look, hey, guys, pay attention to that tight end going to see him. That's what the safety for. He's supposed to be walking at. Hey, safety, Make sure you watch that tight end going up the seam, Mike. Appreciate that, QB. Hey,
Now
back,
Gibson,
get a hand on that guy, get a
Gilbert
hand
in
on
the
that guy.
backfield.
Motion, motion, motion.
Motion across.
Shotgun snap. QB looks.
Pick it off.
That's picked. Still have yet to see anybody run to the sideline, Coach.
Turnover on the play. 16 seconds left in the first half.
So right there,
Side effect.
I mean, if you look
here
right
goes.
here,
Here's the replay.
At the halftime. 0-0.
he thinks he's going back out, Coach. Either that or he thinks he's running a curl route, deep curl. Because he throws it where he was at, not where he was going to, and the safety was never threatened. So he never got out of his back pedal. He's looking right at the quarterback. He sees that from the jump.
Gabriel Avon, number 5, right there with the pick.
So
First and 10, ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Team black, which perhaps 2 or 3 plays.
So number 42, Sam Evans back in at quarterback.
Trick formation to the left.
He's going to
Quarterback
drop,
drops back, looks left, scrambles
rolls
left,
to his left.
looking down the field.
Now he's going to run, fumbles it out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds, ball fumbled out of bounds.
Loses the ball right there. I think that was Frank Romero, number 40 on the play.
Barring a penalty, likely to be the last play. This first half.
5 seconds left to go, or 6 seconds left to go in the first half. So you're looking at second down, in about 3. There's the snap. Just going to run it out, try to get to the half. Nice run right there by Lathan. But that'll take us to half. Your halftime score, lights out 0. Don't blink 0.
Hey, and just say, don't blink. We'll be right back here in about 4 minutes to go over halftime breakdown. Take care of this crazy world. We'll see you very soon. We're on the clock. gentlemen, welcome back to almost the start of the second half here, class of 2025. Glad to have you with us. I'm Bo McMichael, bringing in Adam Collins and Craig Chapman. Adam and Craig, when we look at this whole kind of breakdown and get the idea of these players, talk to me a little bit about, what you've seen from an all-star perspective.
Well, I mean, you've got, you're always going to have skill player guys and all of that stuff, but you start looking at these highlights right here. That's J.J. McCarthy, formerly of the Michigan Wolverines, soon to be an NFL quarterback, national champion. And this was, 2018, the national freshman game?
Yep.
So, I mean, you start to see, the talent that's been put on display by a football hotbed, and it shows up. I mean, you got a guy that's, going to be drafted anywhere in the top 3 rounds of the April draft. So,
and then we get Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State, the Ohio State. Had an opportunity with Mount Perham, 2021 Freshman National High School Showcase.
I think I read where he was the #1 player in this recruiting class.
Wow. And to know, different ones. So given that opportunity to have that platform is one of those nice ways to really kind of say, oh, goodness gracious, on that part. Well, we're glad everybody can tune in real quick and spend a little time with us here on this Monday. I know there's a lot of craziness and enjoyable being able to see between NBA basketball and the NFL. But most importantly, it's nice just to have you with us here at Hampton High School. We've had 3 games today. This is our 3rd game. We had a game last night with the senior class. Stats for today. Anything come out into your mind, Adam, that just boom blares of saying, okay, this is what we need to, I'm talking with my players. This is the adjustment. It's still 0-0. It's still much to play for these upcoming seniors for the 2024 football season. Talk to me. What would you talk to the lights out about?
What would I talk the lights out about?
Yes, sir.
We got to get the run game going. If you have no run game at all, it allows defense just to pin their ears back. And the front sevens for these teams have been playing really, really well. So I've either got to get a run game going or a screen game going, one or the other.
Okay. From a don't blink perspective, what would you be telling your team at halftime, Craig?
You got to finish drives. We've had the chance to. We've been in lights out territory a couple times. We've scored a touchdown, but understanding and executing, legal formations, and then not having a holding penalty that puts it at 2nd and 25. Not giving up a sack. Things like that. There's just been 1 or 2 plays in each one of these drives that have been just killers.
Right. I mean, overall wise, there's been 2 sacks with lights out, been on lights out wise. The total of plays, 14 plays by lights out, 19 plays by don't blink. Very interesting setup from a turnover. Both teams having turnovers made at this point. So it'll be very interesting to see how this plays out in the second half. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much. Appreciate everybody staying with us for the last 2 quarters of this National High School Showcase Football Hotbed, #HotBedWorld. Gentlemen, take it away.
All right, so don't blink. We'll kick off to lights out to start the second half. And we were just in this game, Coach. This was the game we had at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I agree.
And so, in the 1 o'clock game, 0-0 at half. Wasn't really a whole lot of offense to speak of.
Exciting end, though.
It was a great end, but then the first drive of the second half, lights out, took it down the field, scores, and then holds on for the 6-0 win, with don't blink being in their territory for the majority of the fourth quarter. So we'll see how this goes, but should be a very interesting end to this game. It should be interesting to see if any adjustments were made. We've talked about it some. There was very limited practice time. They lost a day due to weather issues in the state of Georgia on Friday. So, now we've gotten into the second half of this game, 0-0. Waiting on the chain crew, I heard saying, please no. So here we go, getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Watch the onside kick. Here we go.
Fielded at about the 27.
Trying to get to the edge over there, and he will get nothing. Ball returned by number 8, Lionel Mann from Hampton High School.
Look like number 40, Frank Romero, there on the tackle.
Our on-site crew want to tell you what a great job you're doing. Joey Russo, the producer, Dorian Johnson, the press box filmer, Raven Buchanan, not doing the end zone, but doing the tight and wide that they can upload to their streaming platform. Bobby Bryant, the ground filmer, and Robert Reed giving us the drone footage. So appreciate all the hard work and effort you're putting in out there at Hampton High School this afternoon. So 1st and 10 right here for lights out. Got Sam Evans.
31-yard line, shotgun formation, team black, first possession of the second half.
Sam Evans at
Game.
quarterback. He'll take the low snap, scramble out to his right.
Scramble right, throws right.
And just
Intended
overthrows.
for Number 4, 25, and number 82. on
Just
the
barely
cover
overthrew
team.
Demarion Strong, and they've hit him a couple of times on that route. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And I'll get all my stuff ready to go here. Just tell me, Coach Collins, quit talking and do your job. So 2nd and 10, balls at the 31. And lights out, as you said, Coach, there's not even any kind of hint of a running game.
No, I mean, you got those negative rush yards coming out of halftime. You got to do something to slow the pass rush. A run game, I mean, even if it's a draw or throw a screen, something. Because watch these 3 guys come off.
Yep. That was a snap infraction right there.
Flag on the play, stops the play.
2nd and 15 after that.
False start against the offense. Be a 5-yard penalty.
I'm going to say this, the officiating crews that we've had for these 4 games have done an outstanding job. And
Been very consistent.
if you hear me say that, then you know they've done an outstanding job. So 2nd down and 15. I mean, there's no linebackers in the box, Coach.
Quarterback takes a snap, drops back.
He
Right,
immediately.
throws right. Passes intended for number 4.
Pass was complete on the sideline. Unfortunately, that was an ineligible player. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 15.
They took immediate heat off the offensive left. I mean, he's got to vacate the pocket rather quickly and then try to throw on the run. That's not exactly a recipe for success if you're not used to having to do that.
So 3rd down and 15, balls at the 31-yard line, lights out, in danger of giving it back in a very quick fashion. The 2 incompletions. We haven't run any time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter. And right now it looks like both defenses are going to dominate the day.
Shotgun snap, quarterback rolls right, throws right, has his guy. Number 4, intended receiver, pass is caught.
Good throw and catch right there. Strong again, the receiver.
Nice gain on the play.
Number 4 out of Mundy's Mill.
Bringing up 3rd and 4.
So it'll be 4th down and 4 right here. And the punt team is coming onto the field for lights out. And I don't disagree with this call right here.
Yeah, in a 0-0 ball game, you know, you got an opportunity to possibly flip the field if you really get hold of one.
And they need to have somebody on this side of the field to run down the field. They don't have a gunner over here. Well, I guess they can't because they've got everybody on the field now.
Man deep to receive
The punt is away.
Joshua Parks, the punter there, number 40.
Uh-oh. Is that Gilbert?
That's all she wrote, man.
And that is a touchdown. Wow.
No, that's number 7.
Goodness gracious.
Caleb
Coach.
Jackson. That is number 7, correct?
6-0
Yeah.
for the visitors team blue. PAT pending.
KJ Jackson right there.
That will go down as a 60-yard punt
60-yard
return.
punt return right there for
Touchdown.
Caleb KJ Jackson. And flying down the sideline, Coach. It was almost like we punted the ball because it was a safe play. And uh-oh.
Yeah, they didn't have
Contained or anything else, Coach?
no, because he got outside and that was all she wrote, man. Once there was one guy that looked like he had a shot at him, and then just sideline.
So, 2-point conversion try right here. Looks like Gibson in at quarterback.
2-point conversion.
He's going to try to flip it out in the flat. And that pass was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you had two guys right in the way right there.
Number 40.
So
Pass is knocked down. Falls
here's the
incomplete.
punt. So the ball is
Touchdown
punted,
is unsuccessful.
and he's going to field that thing.
6-0.
Shoot, that was a 68-yard punt return.
Okay, I think, 57 just stopped.
Yeah, it's like he didn't know if he could tackle him or not. And I don't mean,
Like
I think
he was really the only guy that had a shot.
that's about as untouched and as easy a punt return as you'll ever see, Coach.
But he just froze.
That was a 68-yard punt return right there for a touchdown and a 6-0 lead for Don't Blink. So now lights out is kind of in the they haven't been able to get anything going on offense. And I would say right now that, that special teams play right there, or think about keeping the status quo on special teams, did not happen. But it showed you that, KJ Jackson's got some jets. That much it did show you.
Kickoff is to the right, fielded by number 8.
And the same, they're going to start at the 31-yard line again. So it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, he should have just taken off. Lionel Mann out of Hampton right there trying to find space to run. Sometimes you just got to get north and south.
Yep.
Break brought down at the 29-yard line, where team block will take over 1st and 10. 7:56 left
Wow.
in the third quarter.
Once again, the clock mysteriously runs on me. So 7:56 left to go in the third quarter. Hoover coming back in the game from Newburgh Free Academy in New York. Wow, they marked him back at the 29-yard line, Coach.
Yeah, they've kind of got their work cut out for them right now.
So 1st and 10, ball's at the 29, 7:56 to go in the third quarter.
Points are really at a premium today, and so
Lathan in the backfield. Whoa. That's a free 5, but a painful free 5, Coach.
Flag on the play, we're waiting for calls going against the
he
defense.
flopped pretty hard right there.
5-yard penalty. Resulting in 1st and 5, team black.
I'm impressed with Don't Blink's front, Coach. They're playing a 3-down front. And lights out, can't run the ball. If you look at this picture right here, there's no linebackers in the box. And they're not even worried about them running the ball. So it's 1st and 5 right here. Trips to the right. Lathan behind Hoover.
First and 5, shotgun snap, quarterback rolls right, throws right.
Oh, nice throw.
Open, nice completion.
That'll be a
Smart
first down.
trying to get him out where he's got a little time.
Pickup of more than 10 yards on the play. First down.
That ball
team
caught
black.
by number 40.
It's
I think
just
that's Justin Lathan out of South Carolina, out of Belton Honea Avenue High School.
they did a nice. They ran him to the trip side on the rollout, let him slip the. He's been blocking the defensive end. They just let him slip up underneath him and get out there, and they had nobody to account for him. So now 1st and 10, ball is up at the 45-yard line. Trips to the right-hand side of Hoover. Lathan in the pistol behind him. And the ball is on the ground. And it has been like that every time they get something going.
Number 58, Chase Martin out of Rockwood Summit, Missouri, there to jump on the bad snap.
Loss of 7 will bring up 2nd down and 17. Ball back to the 33-yard line. And that's one of those things we talked about it, it is 2nd down and 17, ball at the 38-yard line. The problem with this, Coach, is that every time you do something positive and then that something negative happens, all you're thinking is we keep doing the same thing over and over and over again.
2nd and 17, quarterback drops back.
He's going to throw the out route. That ball is caught.
That was an impressive catch right there by number 12, DeMarcus Anderson out of Hialeah High School in Hialeah, Florida.
And to add on to that, Coach, you get a personal foul roughing the passer. So you'll add that on to the end of it, and it'll be 1st and 10.
Well, that's kind of what you needed if you're lights out. You need some mojo, and a free 15 is a nice gift.
Free 15 is a free 15, and it gives me a 1st down after I just had the loss of 7 on the bad snap or the fumbled snap. And now I'm in don't blink territory and got a chance to make this an important drive right here.
41-yard line, Team Black on the move, trailing by 6.
And you're almost at the halfway part of the 3rd quarter. So this thing is going to evaporate quickly. Oh, that snap.
Yeah.
Fumble.
Oh man. Right there, Lathan can't keep hold of the ball.
That's Parks, Coach. That's it. They got 2.
That is Parks. You're right. I got to notice the difference in the helmet.
Check that number 40 on the kid.
And I have no idea what the loss. That's a huge loss right there, Coach.
Because he got hit and was able to stay up, but then lost control of the ball and had to jump on the ball.
So it's 2nd down and 22 now. So a loss of 12. The rushing stats aren't getting any better, big guy. So Hoover in the gun, Lathan behind him in the pistol.
Steps up underneath the pressure, rolls left. Well defended right there.
Very well defended.
I think that was.
Ball's incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 20 for Team Black.
I'm not sure what number that was. It's hard to tell
because people have their jerseys rolled up.
Well, and the glare from the sun off the white, they look really good.
Oh, they're nice looking uniforms. Just hard to see them in the sun. I know one thing. I know right now it ain't working out really good for Mason Hoover, nor for Sam Evans, but both of those guys have been coached. They step up to the pressure. They evade to the pressure. They do a really nice job. That was a good job getting his shoulders turned. And, I mean, when you're sitting there looking at it, it's, the 2nd and 22. He tried to get that thing right to the stick right there. It was a good defensive play, or he could have been a 1st down for lights out. So 3rd down and 22.
3rd and 20 for Team Black. Looking for a big play to
Hoover with Lathan in the pistol behind him.
motion man.
Ball's on the ground again.
It's the center is getting just
mauled.
Absolutely. Who's the defensive lineman right there? What number is that guy, Coach?
I'm thinking that is number 67.
From Lakeside?
I think so.
Ooh, coach. He is absolutely just every snap. I mean, just every snap. He is just destroying the center. So, scariest play of the game so far for Lights Out has been this punt. I believe I'm telling him to kick it out of bounds. Good luck doing that.
Angle kick away from the return guy. Nice punt. Picked up.
Fumble the ball.
Oh. He lost it.
Wow. A huge turn of events right here.
We've been on defense the whole round.
Decided to try to make a big play.
Yep.
And there he is, number 6'3", L.J. Boyd. He's had a heck of a game.
You just heard it. Lights Out coach said we hadn't been on defense the whole quarter. There's the
There, he loses his footing and then loses the football.
Yep. And
And
then
then
that is not a way you want to try to pick up the football.
There's L.J. Boyd that comes and hits him and then recovers the ball.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever tried to pick up a football like that, but I would not suggest it.
Unfortunately, I have. Simply because at one point in my life, I played on the front line of the kick return team.
So 1st and 10 right here. Ball is at the 26.
My mama don't like you and she likes
There's the flare screen out. Lathan catches it. And just, I mean, the defense is outstanding. I mean, don't blink.
flying to the
They
football.
don't, they're there. They understand leverage.
In the third quarter.
And, I mean, coach, that looked like that has something. And if you're Lathan, you're thinking, I'm going to catch this and get 5 or 6 yards. And then he thought he was going to cut back. And then he was like, no, I'm surrounded. I'm just get tackled for a 2-yard loss.
It's like the little dart play.
Yeah.
Where it looks like you got all that space, and then all of a sudden it's just gone.
And everything right now from Lights Out is headed to the sideline.
2nd and 12, shotgun snap.
Yes, sir.
Second down and 7.
So in the NFL, this outside with contact, that's 10 yards, right? I wish it was like the NFL, we could pay them well, man. I gave $250 for 2 scores. Yeah, he is.
So right there, again, you see the defensive line just scratching off the football.
Coach, it's been that way. You called it early on.
Against the defense, 5-yard
But,
penalty.
you know, I really started to pay attention to it. It's almost like they know the snap count. Because the ball isn't getting snapped before the nose is moving. Lathan moves to the right. Ball's out. It's kicked. And it is recovered. Number 11 right there for Don't Blink. That's Draylon Gilbert from Dutchtown.
So huge defensive play there.
I mean,
17 seconds left in the game.
Really good field position.
Third quarter.
so now it's 1st and 10. Ball is at the 48 of Don't Blink. Lights Out on defense for the first time this half. DJ Passing at quarterback. Frank Vomero in at running back. It almost feels like if Lights Out's going to score right now, it has to be on defense.
From their own 48, shotgun snap. Keith, he's
Steps up under pressure, collapses fast. Nice play right there by number 67, Travion Jones out of Hart County.
And here's the replay. Now watch. This is supposed to be a zone read. Evans tries to pull the ball out. It drops and then gets kicked. And then Gilbert just races back and beats everybody to the ball. I mean, it's been one of those days where everything that can go wrong on offense does go wrong for Lights Out. So, 2nd down and 10. Pass. Vomero sitting behind him. Pass is going to be sacked again.
That's number 67, Travion Jones, and number 40.
7 yards. Brought down by a gang of Team Black defenders.
Is that Hampton?
I think so.
Joshua Parks. Yeah, it was.
Oh, you talking about number 40 up there?
Yep, no, it's not. That's
Lathan.
Lathan was there on the sack.
So who called timeout?
The officials. I saw the white hat signal.
I'm glad you did that. I'm going to take the leap and say, don't blink did this.
That's probably a safe assumption, if there is such a thing. Here we are at the waning moments of this 3rd quarter of this Football Hotbed National Showcase.
Interesting use of a timeout right there, though. So there's 43 seconds left.
15 following.
3rd down and about 16 right here.
Backfield.
Here comes a quads look.
Snap. Quick throw. Deflected at the line of scrimmage.
And it'll be 4th down and 16.
Trying to get the ball out. It just looked like it got tipped.
15.
So not a ton of offense happening for either team. Again, you said earlier that it seemed very similar to the last game where the defenses were kind of dominating, which is oftentimes the case in these all-star games.
Yeah. So, you know, what you're looking at right here is now you get a punt. The only points we have in this game are on a punt.
Team Blue appears to be lined up.
It's like I talk about it all the time, it's the scariest playing football. To me, this is scarier than the kickoff, simply because kickoff can't get blocks.
They spread them out so that they have the contain covered.
Go ahead and put everybody in their lane.
Builds it up.
Nice play.
Turn to about the 23.
So, nice job by Lights Out defense to answer the call after the turnover. They'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 23. They had a huge series right there. Had back-to-back sacks to start the series. And, you know, you just wondered if Lights Out has one play in their arsenal where they can just get somebody open, free, and can they get them to the end zone? Because that's what it feels like it's going to take, Coach.
Yeah, you're going to have something happen.
So Mason Hoover back in the game.
You know, they need a spark.
Lathan behind him. Got 29 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Hoover rolls.
And sacked. I don't understand what he was waiting on.
He was waiting on somebody to come backyard open, and it didn't happen.
What number is?
That big sack will.
I think it was number 67 again, Coach.
Or does that say 92?
Might be. It's hard to tell when.
Maybe 82?
So that'll be the end of the third quarter right there. We'll go to the fourth.
I think that was Darius Jordan
Darius Jordan.
out of Burke County High School.
They play a little football in Burke County too, Coach.
Yeah, they do.
And they get there. When we start the fourth quarter, it'll be 2nd down and 20. The ball will be at the 13-yard line, Coach.
So, saying it's not going good.
I would say that when that happens, I'm thinking to myself that this might not be the best scenario that I have. So and I'm also probably trying to figure out a way where I can get something as easy and as quick as I can. So 2nd down and 20, fourth quarter, here at the National High School Showcase class of 2025, put on by Football Hotbed, hashtag HOTBEDWORLD. And we have had a great time here over the last 24 hours calling 4 football games in this classic. And you know, we got a one-score game, Coach. And it's been like this. There was a one-score game to within about, you know, a minute and something the other night or last night. And then every game today has been one score. And as you can see, our third quarter stats, Coach, we told lights out to get the running game going.
I don't think that hurt us.
No. But it hasn't been, but nobody's had a whole lot of offense. Like we said, you get a touchdown on a punt return, but you have negative 36 yards rushing. You have one team with 14 total yards, the other team with 18, both teams with 3 turnovers. It has been a dominant performance by the defense. All right, so 2nd down and 20. Oh, wow. That's a great job of getting the ball out and saving the yardage right there.
Nose guard again, just bearing down on.
Yeah. I give Hoover credit. He's trying to stay in there and let it happen. It's just.
There's not enough time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Coach. You can stay. You can say stand in there, stand in there, stand in there, stand in there, but.
Because I'm pretty sure that was number 82, Darius Jordan again.
He just comes around the left tackle right there, and yeah.
You talk about somebody controlling the middle of the football. I mean, middle of the line of scrimmage there.
Uh-huh. Now, here's the thing. If you get the football back right here, don't blink, do you start trying to run the ball?
Oh, yeah.
So you get trips to the left right here. Hoover with Lathan to his left. This is going to be sprint to the left. They're going to try to release Lathan into flat. Oh, they're going to try to throw the ball's out. Picked up.
Oh, touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's number 58, Chase Martin out of Rockwood Summit, Missouri. Or as we say, Missouri.
So with 9:32 to go in the fourth quarter, it is now a 12-0 game on the sack, fumble, and fumble return for a touchdown. So there has yet to be an offensive score in this game, Coach. So this has been a game dominated by the defenses. And I mean dominated by the defenses. Here's the replay. There's a little stunt right there. But it looks like The offensive tackle gets run into the quarterback and causes the fumble.
He thought about flipping it forward.
Yes,
and
he did.
And realized that it was going to be an illegal forward pass.
So 2-point conversion try right here.
Hey, safety, come down, come down.
Team Blue lined up for 2-point
Got
conversion.
Gibson right here with Gilbert.
Snap. Scramble.
And Gibson thought he was going to run that. They
Score will be 12
So
to 0.
Lights Out gets the stop on the 2-point conversion. And with 9:32, it stays 12-0. But there's got to be some offensive, explosion happen right here for Team Lights Out. Their defense has been outstanding today, but Don't Blink's defense has been equally as outstanding.
Yeah, that's just, it's one of those things where like you said, Team Lights Out has played tremendous defense. But sadly for them, there's been an equal effort by Don't Blink. And then Lights Out offense has not done them any favors.
They have not.
Nor has the punt team.
No, they have not.
I still don't understand why the one guy stopped.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he misjudged how close he was, or
Every once in a while, we talk about communication all the time. I wonder if he was like, am I supposed to tackle him? Is this a live play?
yeah.
So right now, so there it is. You got, if you're Lights Out right here, you need a big play on this kickoff return.
Fielded by number 80. Reverses field.
Yeah.
Ball will be spotted at the 30.
It's the same return man as
Number 8.
number 8 Lionel Mann, and he keeps looking for space, and I don't know if there is any.
Well, one thing that you notice real quick when you watch this game is Team Don't Blink has some serious speed. They close down things in a hurry. You think that there's a play there, and it's just not. They get from one side of the field to the other side of the field quick, fast, and in a hurry like. So, 1st and 10, ball's at the 37-yard line. Evans back in at quarterback. Lathan to his right.
Oh, no. Bad snap.
Good job of picking that up on the run. For getting it away.
Man, great job right there by the quarterback. That was number 42, Sam Evans, out of Sequatchie High School in Tennessee, just to scoop the ball up and get rid of it rather than, I thought he was going to fall on it, just because that's such a natural reaction, just get on the ball.
Yeah, and he did a good job not only of scooping the football up, but he also did a good job of scooping the football up, escaping, and then having the wherewithal to get it towards the receiver out of bounds where it wasn't in any danger. So just a really nice play all the way around. So 2nd down and 10 after Evans saved disaster with the bad snap.
Low snap.
Yeah.
Hit as he was throwing, as he was releasing the football.
40 on the tackle.
Pass caught by number 4, Demarion Strong.
Continues to roll. 8 minutes left in the
Looked like number 58 was there, Chase Martin, on the tackle.
3rd down right here. About 6. Not 16. 3rd and 6. So I think I'm going to throw that again. And then I think I'm going to throw it again, Coach. Because that's about the only thing that's been working right now. Now they're kind of match it up out there.
Yeah, playing a little different.
Got him.
Directing traffic, but still throwing into 3 defenders there. Had 2 receivers in the same area. I thought when he escaped, he was going to look to the wheel going down the right sideline.
I thought when he escaped right there, he was going to run.
Well, it's going to be a timeout right there. By lights out. I think a lot of times those guys think if I run, I'm being selfish or I'm, you know, not keeping my eyes downfield or I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I think they get caught in that.
Want to make sure that everybody doesn't think I'm making it about me in an all-star game.
Right, and, you know, whereas our thoughts have always been if there's 5 yards of green grass, run.
Yep. If you turn the edge and you have green grass, you take off running.
Get what you can get down or get out of bounds.
And I think right there, if he takes off running, he did such a nice job of stepping up inside there.
He's kind of elusive.
And working diagonally back across the pocket right there, that if he starts running that way, you saw how many people were chasing that route across the field.
Right.
You know, he gives himself a chance to get to the sideline, get the 1st down, get out of bounds. But now it's 4th down right here. And he had him open. And that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was close. No cigar.
Great effort there by number 5, Gabriel Avon from Treasure Coast High School in Florida. There's 7:35 left to go in the ball game.
That was funny. You saw the
I did.
exchange right there. You can tell there's some camaraderie that's been built, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't one of those things where, you know, I'm doing this maliciously.
No, they're messing around.
So, 1st and 10, ball's at the 40-yard line. Gibson in at quarterback. Throw the little quick screen out there.
For a nice game.
Yeah. Pass complete to number 15, Juju Logan from NSU University School in Florida.
Yeah, if I don't blink, I'm just doing whatever I can do to keep the clock running.
So.
Run again. Red. Hey.
12 yards on the play. 1st down, Team Blue.
They're going to keep going. There goes Gibson. He's going to try to run the quarterback draw. And he is met there.
Closed down quickly. Looked like number 66, Jordan Washington, and number 63, L.J. Boyd, were there rather quickly.
Absolutely.
Gain of about 2 yards. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Blue.
So 2nd down at 8 right here. That's hilarious to me.
Hey.
That Makai Williams Lee from Lakeside High School has played nose and center the whole day.
He been throw it right to you. Go score. He coming.
Gibson going to keep it, run away. He at the 20, going to run out of bounds at about the 13.
You got to get down right there.
You got to stay in bounds.
You got to get down and stay in. Keep the clock going. But, you know, this is another one of those times where,
Yep.
you know, it's a chance for him to learn. That's a situational thing. You know,
I'm thinking right now that from what I'm watching over here, they're not caring about it being out of bounds. They're just running it now, Coach. Gibson in the gun. Gilbert with him. They're gonna give that's almost an I backfield where they give the ball to Vomero right there.
well, it does seem like maybe that they're in the process of kind of breaking the lights out defense will.
We're gonna have a cramp right here.
And it's one of the defensive linemen stretching them out.
Yep, that's great.
That's awesome. I mean, I love it when I watch kids who can compete against one another and just have a good time, where in the confines of the game it is heated and rough and tough, but as soon as the whistle blows and play is stopped, everybody's all smiles and it's enjoyable.
I mean, being on the field and being a competitor is one thing. You know, you understand what happens when the game is over. That stuff don't carry over.
People forget this game is a lot of fun.
It is. Is it? You know, sometimes the practice is tedious. Sometimes it's really hot. I know Coach Collins would never think anything about the practice being hot, considering you're not a small man, Coach.
No, it's 10,000 degrees outside, too.
But, I mean, it's also one of those things where, you know, some of the best memories I have playing this game. Look at the guys up there messing with each other.
Strong, go down. Hey, strong right.
So 2nd down and 8 right here.
2nd down snap.
Oh, look at this. Picked off.
And again, that time the sideline was blocked. But great job right there by the lights out to bend but not break, because it looked like they were getting ready to give one up.
I think that's number 40, Joshua Parks from Hampton High School on the interception. 1st and 10 now for lights out. It is still 12-0. There is 4:53 to go in the 4th quarter.
Right there, you see the replay of the interception.
Yeah, he just, like Parks just undercuts the slant and does a nice job. And Gibson's trying to force it in there. You know, good job on the return. As Coach Collins said, he couldn't get to the sideline that time.
So he kind of had no choice but to go back to the middle of the field where all the people were.
So 1st and 10, ball is at the 25. Hoover still in the game, Latham behind him. Goodness gracious. That number 25, Coach?
I think so, yep. Says he's a corner.
Let me see.
Approaching 4 minutes left in the ball game. Team blue 12.
Huh.
Team black.
Can't see the number real good.
Is it 15?
That's the 2nd timeout for lights out.
Speaking of lights out.
So it's 2nd down at 18, Coach. I really have no idea what.
And this is a little recap of the whole entire wonderful day here on this particular game, game number 3. Just sit back and enjoy right before the game and see a little bit of highlights. I've been able to put a little montage together for you. It's what I do, gentlemen. I'm just trying to help.
I'm not going to say anything. I think it looks awesome.
I appreciate your honesty. Compared to what I did last night, every time it got close to showing you something, it clicked off. It was good times.
Snap is on the ground again. Hoover trying to get away, and he just cannot.
The interior defensive line is just wreaking havoc. I'm pretty sure that was Darius Jordan again.
Yes.
He's a man among boys.
Yeah, it's been rough to play quarterback for Lights Out. It's been a tough.
That's one of those
tough road today.
It's one of those where I get to the sideline. I'm like, can I get some reps at receiver? Or?
Oh man. Yeah, it's been one of those things like, you know, early in the game, there was a couple plays you thought, all right, Lights Out's figuring it out. They had the little bubble screen that got it across midfield. And then they had, you know, a couple plays where you thought, all right, they're about to figure this out. And then the front for Don't Blink has been like, no, you will not.
No, they're bearing down on them.
Try to throw it back. Uh-oh. Did he go back and catch that?
Yeah. That ball hung in the air for a long time. That was strong out of Mundy's Bill on the catch.
That's an 11-yard catch, Coach, but it's still 4th and 9.
I mean, it's a great catch. But that ball just, like I said, that ball just like hung in the air.
That's a long throw right there, buddy.
Come all the way back across the field.
Yep, that is a long throw. Lights Out has no timeouts left.
And there was not an enormous amount of velocity on that football.
Yeah, they called that and drew it up on the on the sideline. So, 4th and 9 right here. Double pass again. Yeah.
Yeah, just unable to get rid of it.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball will be at the 13-yard line. Don't Blink will start in the score 58 orange zone. They have just decided that the clock is running. And the clock operator has decided he's not going to run the clock. So they're going to go in here, they're going to snap this, take a knee.
Go red. Yeah. No. Drop. Hey, cause look, he finna run a slant. Hey, safety, come over. No, it's red. Yeah, get in the middle.
Did he catch that?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
That was pretty amazing.
Nasty.
That was a heck of a grab.
Yeah, he did.
Woo. Okay.
Man. If your feelings weren't hurt yet, they are now. Right here, here's the replay.
Just a little switch release. They run him up the seam right there.
One hand on you.
Oh, my word. Ugh.
One hand on you.
That's just nasty, Coach. That's just nasty.
Yeah.
Who was the corner in on that? Who was the corner right there?
I'm gonna try to kick this thing right here.
Caught that? Yeah.
Uh-oh. Could be in.
They boomed it, didn't
He
he?
hammered that joker.
So with 2 minutes left in the contest here, it is now 18-0.
No, this gonna be it right there, Coach.
Don't blink.
They're gonna
Over
shake
lights
this thing
out.
up. They're about to shake hands right here. And the final score from Hampton High School in this class of 2025 National High School Showcase game. Don't blink, 18. Lights out, nothing.
And most importantly, thank you, Adam Collins and Craig Chapman, Butch Prosser, being a part of the announcing crew. Y'all done a great job. Appreciate everybody on site. Overall wise, just an outstanding two-day event held by Football Hotbed, hashtag HOTBEDWORLD. Final stats of the day. I do believe, Adam Collins, you jinxed them. I want to just say that out loud here. Final negative 66 yards rushing. That's all I can say, man. Negative 66 yards rushing from lights out. But 42-41 on that one. It wasn't a gigantic offensive. And a lot of times we see this when it gets to all-star games where, I mean, practice-wise, defenses definitely came to play. But most importantly, a great overall positive attitude from across the board. Been a lot of fun. Craig, thank you for all 4 games. Adam, appreciate you coming in that last 2.5. Maya, Jennifer, Teddy, y'all done an outstanding job. They're on site. Joey, Bobby, Dorian, Raven, and Robert, thank you so much. And be safe out there in this crazy world. Good night and farewell till we see you again.
Live is the place to be for quality broadcast for you to see. They deliver prime coverage like